Hello everybody, welcome to Blox. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we'll be focusing on today is the top 5 anime moments where characters outsmarted each other. But of course, before we dive into this video, I've got a question for you. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you aren't, you're missing out on quite a lot here. So make sure to subscribe so that you will always get the latest information about anime from us. Anyways, like I said in the beginning, let's dive right into this video. Even though there are anime heroes who decide to win their fights with their fists and superhuman abilities, these 5 characters depend on their splendor. Because the majority of the plot revolves around intellectual characters playing mind games with everyone else, leading them astray and ultimately emerging victorious, anime series and films with intelligent characters are particularly fascinating to watch. Of every strange anime character, only one obviously goes in the right way. In some anime, such as Kaguya-sama, 2 geniuses spar off with no obvious winner in sight. However, in parody anime, the knowledge of heroes is frequently ignored in favor of witty expressions. Let's list them out. Saiki Kuso, The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. The main character of the anime The Disastrous Life of Saiki K, Saiki Kuso, is a character who is able to outmaneuver everyone else. Not because he is unusually smart, but rather because he has an unimaginably long list of useful superpowers at his disposal. His ability to erase people's memories may be one of his most useful abilities because it allows him to flee dangerous situations and conceals his enigmatic skills. The clearest example of this occurred when, by mistake, his mother informed his friends that her son is a psychic, at which time he erased one moment from each of their memories. The disadvantage of this power is that each person's memory is filled with a random assortment of memories. When Koso uses restoration on their brain, for instance, when Koso accidentally reveals to Kaido and Kuso does not make friends easily. Because he is psychic, Kudo's brain automatically fills in the memory error that Kuso was unable to make friends because of his 8th grader syndrome, a personality trait Kaido himself struggles with internally. James Moriarty the Patriot. He is a brilliant strategist who comes up with long-term plans to tame his targets and obtain information. He exudes great confidence. He does not take credit for most of what he has accomplished, despite the fact that his strategies are well thought out. Even to his comrades, he never expresses his genuine motivations before the appropriate moment. No matter the position he is in, whether it be a case or just a poor situation he caused in the first place, he is completely confident. He conducts every crime flawlessly and is quite adept at covering his tracks. He is capable of being methodical and ruthless, laying up traps to capture his prey and kill them. When Albert accidentally discovered the child helping criminals think of jail escape plan, James Moriarty's intelligence shone even then. Later, along with Lewis, he adopted the Moriarty last name and came to possess their whole fortune. He also encouraged Albert to murder his own family. Detective L, Death Note. Despite the fact that Light was a highly shrewd and overly cautious young man, he was ultimately no match for L's brilliance. L had the choice to determine that Misa was the second Kira, and he did it by forcing Light into a precarious situation where he had to destroy his Death Note. It should be noted that L was always caught off guard, and that his deductions and mental exercises were truly sneaky shots that managed to hit the mark almost every time. Lelouch v Britannia, Code GS. Due to his aristocratic upbringing, Lelouch is a person of great intelligence who is also composed, polished, and haughty. Lelouch behaves in a friendly, likable, and frequently laid-back manner while he is a student. But this is just a mask to cover up his genuine self. His actual nature is revealed while he is Zero. Many soldiers and commanders respect and trust him because of his charisma and commitment to fairness. Lelouch v Britannia, the main character of the Code Geass series, convinced most of his fellow Japanese people that the Order of the Black Knights were their heroes, by tricking them into killing Lancelot. He also wisely recovered his Zero Head protector while praising Suzako in front of a large group. Senku Ishigami, Dr. Stone. Senku Ishigami, who is described as a genius and the self-declared ruler of the Kingdom of Science, is the main character of the immensely popular Dr. Stone series. When he had the choice to determine the components and consistency of the revival fluid entirely on his own, the anime community had the chance to observe just how eager he is. From that point on, this incredibly perceptive and rational little child not only learned how to mislead Tsukasa, but also created the crystal lights and phones using resources that were similar to those found when Stone Age man lived. That's it for today. Since you guys have reached here, I just want to remind you to subscribe so you will not miss any of our upcoming anime videos. Also, like the video as it helps us beat the YouTube algorithm and lets this topic be delivered to more people. And lastly, share this video so we can inform others. With that, thank you so much for watching, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.